Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me for another daily devotional. It's Lauren here, and I'm so glad to have you with me. I want to talk to you today about something that I've been thinking about, just kind of came up a few hours ago. And that's the issue of belonging in a church community and all the things that we think maybe preclude us from being able to experience true belonging. And I think that's in a way because in the world, we often think about who's in and who's out and who belongs and who doesn't. And that's one of the things that to me is so wonderful about the Christian faith and wonderful about this idea that sometimes even when no one else is, God is looking at you and calling you beloved. There's a saying in the church that I remember from seminary that goes, in essentials, unity, and in non-essentials, diversity. The thing that binds us together as Christians is our common faith in Jesus Christ. Everything else, there is room for conversation. There's room for diversity. I find this so helpful because so often we can think about kind of who has it right and who doesn't, and to some extent there might be some truth in that and some learning in the true teachings of Jesus, but at the same time there is forgiveness, grace, and reconciliation in our faith that we cannot turn a blind eye to. We like to think that we have all the answers and that we are in control and that we are in charge of things. But when it comes to our faith, God is really the one that has all the answers. We can't determine who's in and who is out in the same way that God can. So I always try to remember that when I meet somebody or I meet somebody who's different from me in many different factors, or when I meet somebody who's different from me, especially in belief, I try to remember that in essentials, unity, in non-essentials, diversity. And that has really opened my mind up to be able to be accepting and loving and curious about people who are different than me, even though we hold some of the same things in common. I hope that's helpful for you as you perhaps meet people who believe a little bit differently from you or who are different in another way. I hope that the idea that in essentials unity and non-essentials diversity can help make you see other people as God's beloved as well. Okay, that's all. Take care.